Oh, hey. I didn't see you there. Anyways, Derp Chung is not. Welcome to Kybra's Cozy Corner. Today we will be sipping tea while reading tea. Okay, this one says, Love you, Kybra. Once upon a time, sly emoji. It was during summer at night and my parents were drunk, literally blacked out, and me and stepbro were together. I don't like where this is going. You lost me at stepbro. And like I was watching my Netflix show and I put my hand over the bunk beds. We were sleep. How old were you guys? We were sleeping on, and he was at the bottom, and he started like talking to me and grabbed my hand. I was shocked, and one thing led to another, and we ended up making out. I'm over him now. I just wish our parents never met. Hashtag need that. Guys, is that bad? You guys kept sharing a room after that? Dude, this is kind of sus. I don't know, like, if you guys knew each other before your parents started dating, like, I feel like that's, like, less weird. But if you guys, like, grew up together, like, as siblings, that's, like, ugh, bro, chill. I work at McDonald's, and I've seen some pretty ghetto shiza. People pulling guns because their 6-piece was a 5-piece. A lady literally fought a cashier because her burger patty was apparently uncooked. Anyways, one morning shift, I was chefing up some fries. Honestly, if I got a 5-piece in my 6-piece, that'd probably be like my last straw, maybe. Like, I don't know if I'd pull a gun, but maybe I would like politely ask for like 2 extra ones, like 1 extra just for like emotional distress. I was chefing up some fries and putting burgers on the flat grill, and I was just putting on the last patty. I saw a dead rat with like flour or something on it. When I went to clean it and basically decontaminate the grill, my coworker runs around the corner, picks it up, cuts the tail and head off, and puts it betwixt buns, covers it in lettuce, and serves it to a customer. I'm the only person that saw her do this. And I know she's done it multiple times. Yes, it was actually a girl and she never got caught, and I still know her to this day. Please give me her. It's like, I want to know, like, what does the type of person that does this look like? Like, what do they look like? Like you could just be walking down the street past this person and like you wouldn't even know, oh yeah, they cut off a rat's head and served it to someone. Like what's the identifying feature of this? Because that's actually like psycho. That's psycho. I might email this person back. Wait. All caps. Do you have her Instagram? What does someone that does this look like? Please send. Okay, so we listen and we don't judge. WTF, wrong with picking wedgies, man. It's not even like I'm digging in my ass. Like, if I wanted to wear a G-string, I would have, but I value my comfort. Why do people care? Like, oh, I saw you pick your wedgies. Okay, good for you. I know I picked my wedgies. Is there a point you're trying to make the freak, man? If you have your whole hand down your pants, like if you're doing it from like outside your pants, like okay, but if you have your whole hand like inside your pants, like maybe do it in the bathroom, like if people are gonna be like hating that much. There was this guy one time in school, and in the cafeteria he put his whole hand down his pants, then he put his whole finger like up, like bro, he was like like in the cafeteria, and he pulled it up and smelled it, bro. So I feel like, I don't know, at least you're not on his level, so you're good. I had to get 6 stitches on my head, and I told people / the doctors that I hit my head on a cabinet, but I was actually trying to shave my eyebrow, and I severed an artery and lost 6 cups of blood from your head, bro. And the doctors were surprised I was still conscious. This happened in May, and I'm still recovering, and I have constant headaches from it. I'm so happy you're alive, bro. Bless up, but like, dude, how do you mess up that bad? We're using like a straight razor or something, because I feel like with the normal razor, like how do you even do that? We're using like a razor blade to shave your eyebrows, like. So basically I accidentally cheated on my GF, accidentally, with her twin sister, and we was in the living room and I thought her sister was her, so I went in for a kiss, which led to us making out emoji. And then like 7 minutes later, my girlfriend comes in and says hi and hugged me, and all I could think of is how the freak I'm gonna keep it a secret from her, and how I mixed them together, and I felt guilty the whole time that I was with her, especially with her sister too with us. Okay, wait. There are so many plot holes, because if you were at your girlfriend's house, you probably knew what your girlfriend was wearing, and so even if it was a twin, Like, they're probably wearing different outfits. Like, I feel like this wasn't an accident. Like, I feel like you low-key just wanted to kiss the twin. Low-key. Which is actually crazy because one time, a year ago, when I first moved to LA on my college campus, I saw these two twins, but they were kind of ugly, but they were really tall. And I was like, oh my God, I wish, like, I was like, dating a twin, like, low-key sounds like a vibe. Like, I want to date a twin, like a hot twin. And then like a month later, a twin slides into my DM. I didn't even know they were a twin at the time. We started dating and I was so hyped. They're like, I'm a twin. I was like, dude, I literally manifested this. But his twin was like the opposite of him. Like, he was like super emo and his twin was like not emo at all. So I was like, oh, rip. But bro, if they were both emo, like, you're living the dream. No, I'm just kidding. That's kind of bad. Also, the sister's kind of in the wrong because why did she make out with you for 7 minutes? Like, it's not like she was confused. I don't know if you would consider this a confession, but before me and my girlfriend got together, me and her fell asleep on call, and I like heard her moving around, and for some weird reason, I was like, baby, you okay? And thankfully she didn't hear me, but that shit was low-key cringy, but I still pulled. After these first confessions, like, this isn't even bad. Like, that's actually kind of adorable. Like, maybe she did hear it and then she like just like was like and then like kept sleeping. Like, that's, I feel like that's something I would do. Like, sometimes someone compliments me and I like don't realize they're complimenting me, and then but then like I think about it like an hour later and I'm like, oh, that's sweet. There was a time when I wanted to watch It Chapter 2 in theaters, but I wasn't old enough, so basically I had to run past the ticket checker for like 20 seconds down the hall and broke in to watch it. Dude, that's so funny. They're probably like, we don't get paid enough to like chase this kid down and then like try to figure out who in the dark theater. It's low-key surprising like how much you can just walk into places. Like, I accidentally just like walked into this rave. It was like $30. It was like $30. I'm not paying $30. Like, but then when I go up, they didn't even ask me. Like, someone opened the side door. I just ran in. I was like, $30. What do I look like? $30 McGee? So I like one of my best friend's exes, and I don't want to be a bad friend, but I really like her, and I honestly don't know what to do. I don't want to ruin mine and my best friend's relationship, but I really want to date this girl, and this is a very difficult choice to make, and this feels good to finally tell someone this. And if I can stay anonymous, that would be great. Thank you. Love your Instagram reels, by the way. They make me laugh, make my day better. Oh, thank you. But low-key, if my best friend dated my ex, I would like 100% crash out. But I'm low-key, like, don't take advice from me. Like, I'm kind of toxic in that regard. Like, I know, like, you shouldn't care, but like, maybe they'd be fine with it. But if you think they'd be mad, it's not even worth risking your friendship, because you'll probably break up after like a couple months, like maybe a year. Like, you probably aren't gonna get married to this person, but friendships could be forever. So okay, so I was lost in the city with one of my friends. We were both geeked and drunk. Lol, mind you, we were carrying 16 glass bottles of Bud Light inside a sweater, bro. Literally wandering around trying to find this party. Dude, we were texting, was shit-faced, and could not give us proper instructions on how to get there. So after a while, my effing stomach started to get bubbly low, and I had to poop badly. I'm censoring this. I had to shiza badly. Lum foul. So I said F it, and my homie said shiz, I would do it, haha. So I went and shiz in a bush, bro. I put it on a limb of a leaf from the stem to the top and got a handful of leaf. You know what I mean, lol? You know, lol, I know you grab leaves off a branch like that before, right? Oh yeah, just like this, just for a visual, lol. So anyway, I wiped my ass with a pile of leaves, and we finally got the load to the party, the location, and I walked in with my jeans under my ass cheeks all the way there, and as soon as I got there, I washed up and clean. Nobody found out besides my homie, who's too drunk to even care. Well, hopefully my shitty confession makes the cut. If not, that's perfect too. Have easy, shorty. But you sound like a fun guy. You're like, haha, no one saw my jeans were down the whole time. Bro, probably like every car driving past. This guy seems super chill though. I thought the story was gonna go completely different. I thought they were gonna say they like walked in and like people were like, why do you have poop on your jeans? Like it sounds like you clenched it. Good job. They titled this shitty confession, lol. Literally. I had lice for some time back in elementary, and I was curious how easy it could be to transfer to people, so I wanted to do a little experiment. This is psycho. I targeted a friend of mine that kept talking shit behind my back and was just acting plastic. When we were hanging out, she hugged me close and I thought it'd be the perfect time to do it, so I stuck my head against hers for a few seconds hoping it worked. A few days later, she got bullied for having lice and it went on for the whole school year. I don't regret what I did whatsoever, Lamel. Mine wasn't noticeable because I had thick hair. Love you, by the way. Make cute music. Girl. Bro, that's like the elementary school of like Agent Orange. Like, that is like biological warfare. Like, are you both the problem? Probably. Are there better ways to resolve it? Yes. I don't know, dude. It's a funny story. That is definitely sinister though. One time I got really drunk at a party and said Theodore Roosevelt was hot because I thought the sheer absurdity of it would make my friends laugh, considering he's built like a yellow M&M and Steve Harvey had a baby. But everyone thought I was completely serious and nobody laughed, and I haven't spoken to most of them since. Dude, I would have laughed. If you made that around me, I would have been like, he looks like the yellow M&M and Steve Harvey had a baby. And you would have been like, that's what I was thinking. When I was a kid, like 12, I had a babysitter and she was really annoying because she would take my iPad off me before putting me to bed, and she was really bossy. So one day I FaceTimed my mom with my iPad and told her that the babysitter was verbally and physically abusing me, and I pretended to cry in the call. She came home with dad in like 10 minutes. My dad started screaming at the babysitter. She ended up in tears and the cops were called. My dad got a bit of shit from the cops for yelling at a teenager, but the babysitter got most of it. I don't know how it all exactly paid out, but because I was sent to my room after a bit, but what I could still hear was my dad screaming. I did feel really guilty in comparison to my parents not to do anything drastic because I made up the fact I set her off on. I still remember her saying I was lying while hyperventilating. By the way, I'm lesbian. We could get to know each other. Bro, I don't want to get to know you after this. You know, like, getting yelled at by your parents is like bad. Getting yelled at by like other people's parents, horrifying. I would actually crash out. Like, I get it, like, you're a kid. 12 is kind of old though to be doing that, dude. I don't know. You need to repent, bro. So one time I started talking to this girl but found out she was talking to her ex and seeing him without consulting me. So I planned to meet up just so I could kiss her, give her herpes, then ghost her. P.S. Don't cheat people. It says so they planned, so I don't know if they actually did it, but low-key, that's not cheating. Like, if you're not dating, you said you're talking to her. If you're not dating, that's not cheating, my sir. My sigma. Anyways, I have a devious confession. So 2 years ago, I was talking to some guy who I thought was cute. He lived in Houston. I'm a few hours away, so it was kind of long distance. Without even being together, he was trying to get me to meet up with him and sending me pictures and videos of the dingling. He was really trying to boombaya. But anyways, we talked for a few more months and he was starting to get dry AF. I would DM him and he wouldn't respond for hours. This made me raise an eyebrow, so I messaged his friends asking how he was. They said he's been out of the city hanging out with his girlfriend. I end up getting in contact with her and I tell her everything. She dumps him and me and the girl start talking. Long story short, she's my fiance and we have an apartment and a cat. We're getting married May of 2025. Our ex doesn't know. If he sees this, I will giggle so loud. Shout out to all the lesbians out there. Oh, what? Is this true? Can I come to the wedding? It's March. Can I come to the wedding? This is so beautiful. I'm glad you guys found love, even if it was through like a wackadoodle whack guy. One time I had to get a 10-panel drug test because my parents did it every once in a while after catching me with weed, but I wasn't clean and was freaking out because my parents would kill me, so I begged my best friend at the time to pee in my water bottle, and she did, and I passed the drug test, and I was like, I owe you my life. But then she became my op and I dropped her. No! Honestly, there's such a real one for that. I feel like if they peed for you, like, they would ride for you, but I guess not. That's crazy though, because I thought they took the temperature of the pee too, like, so that you can't trick it. Why is she your op? I need more details. Hi, so one time, I was 9 and it was my brother's birthday, and he was inhaling hella helium from the party balloons because it made me sound so silly, but I accidentally did too much and started feeling dizzy and ran to the bathroom, but on the way I face planted and had passed out for like an hour. Hella long, had to get 17 stitches up in my eye and it still have a scar to this day. But the silly little secret is my mom never knew the full story. Hey, he, yes, love you so much. You make me want to be me. Oh, I'm glad that I make you want to be yourself, but how did no one discover you for an hour? How did no one find you for an hour? Like, that's actually insane. At my last job, my coworker complained about things that I was doing that he did way more often than me and got my hours cut for it. Bro, if he's messing with your money, everyone already didn't like him that much, so I played devil's advocate and got everyone to voice their complaints. And then he almost got fired since everyone was constantly complaining about him. And then I put in my 2 weeks notice a few days before him, so he was mad that I stole his thunder. In the last 2 weeks, everyone was throwing me a goodbye parties and getting me a card, and he got nothing. Shouldn't have complained about me, SMH. P.S. Will you ever make a music into vinyl? I love to collect them. Want your music on my wall, pretty please. I love you, bro. Oh my god, this is Logan Sokai. I love Logan. Dude, the picture he put. Maybe next time, don't mess with the Sokai family. Dude, I guess moral of the story is be nice to people. Hello, my fellow gang affiliates. And then it's just this picture of a cat. I like this one. So this is pretty short, but what had happened in 8th grade, me and my female friend, who I had a massive crush on at the time, were at Universal Studios for a field trip. We was walking with our friends, but she dragged me away to the Simpson ride. Once we had gotten the ride, it was pretty regular until boom, I felt her hand on my junk. And man, I didn't even know what to do, but I just froze up when she leaned in to kiss me. So we low-key just made out the entire ride, so I guess that wasn't really that freaky, but you know, we didn't get together after that, and we were still just friends until we started high school. Okay, bye, by the way, I like your music. Bro, she put your hand on your junk, dude. That's so inappropriate. 8th grade, dude. Wait, she low-key liked you. Maybe she was waiting for you to ask her out. That's kind of crazy. Hey, I'm in love with my chemistry. Oh, this is bad, guys. I'm in love with my chemistry teacher. I'm currently dating someone. You're already chopped. I'm closing the laptop. Not for a long time. It's been about a month. I've been having this teacher since August, aka when my school started. And something about him is just so alluring. He's so kind and gentle, and he's also young. So like, chemistry is my favorite subject, and I love science for years. So seeing that kind of professor teach it makes me feel some type of way. This is bad. I often stay after school in his classroom, obviously not doing anything. I've never acted on my feelings unless... Sometimes he compliments me and gives me harder questions as a way to challenge me because he found out I wanted to be in AP chemistry. Also, my BF bought me flowers and my teacher low-key got jealous. Like, he asked who they were from and went kind of quiet after. Maybe he high-key loves me and wishes to get married with me and become the next science geniuses, but can't say anything until I graduate. That way it's not illegal. Anyways, let's pray. Love you so much, and you have an amazing year. Oh, okay. Listen, I had the biggest crush on my English teacher. Like, something about English teachers. Oh my god. So, like, low-key, I relate to you on this so hard. Now that I'm out of high school, though, I'm like, ew, why would you ever find a high schooler attractive? Like, I'm 23. I do not find high schoolers attractive at all. Like I see a high schooler, I'm like, baby. I'm like, baby. So, like, the fact that, like, a grown adult, like, has their degree, they're just working there as a job, could, like, reciprocate for, like, a child is kind of, like, really weird and gross. And, like, if he liked you, he's probably gonna have, like, a crush next year and the next year, and the kids never get older because it's a school, so it's kind of really weird if he likes you back. And, like, even if he did get married, it's like he's just gonna keep crushing on, like, little girls. It's kind of, like, a little weird. So maybe stick to your boyfriend because he buys you flowers and he's, like, the same age as you. But also, like, it's fun to have a crush. That's the type of thing where it's, like, it's fun if, like, you're the high schooler and you have the crush, but as soon as they start reciprocating it, it's like, okay, you're like an adult, like, you. I once tried to steal candy at the mall and I stuffed it in my underwear, and the security saw me do it, but he felt guilty telling anyone about it, so I got off free because it was in there. I don't even think he felt guilty telling people. I think they just didn't want your, like, a booty, like, candy. But yeah, if I ever want to steal something, I'll just take that advice. I'll just, like, get it all, like, gross and, like, ugh. Basically, right, I'm 17 and my sister is 10. And one time she stole a bag of my chips I'd saved for an epic night of Minecraft with the homies while I was at school, even though I told everyone not to eat them. So I got home, found out, my mom let it slide, and I love my sister more than anything, but bro, I couldn't let her get away with this. A while later, like a week or two, we went shopping at Target. Walmart sucks balls roasted. And she got some chips, like one of those small bags. After checkout, I sneakily took it with me and said I had to go to the bathroom. And I crunched up the whole bag so the chips could all fit in my mouth, and ate the whole bag of chips and threw the bag away in the bathroom. So when we got home and opened the bag of groceries and helped put them away, she noticed the missing bag of chips, and I made everyone believe she left them at the store, even herself. I ate my bag of chips, flaunted that I had some, and she didn't, made fun of her for being clumsy, and then I went and got her a new bag within like 15 to 20 minutes, but it was still funny to see her tweak about it. Okay, if you were actually evil, you would have like brought back the empty bag, been like, ha ha, I ate your chips. Like, that would have been so much more evil. And then gotten her the chips, like, low-key, that's like, that would have been so satisfying. But also, like, yeah, like, you love your sister, like, you can't be mean to her. Also, wait, yeah, you're 17 and she's 10, that's like kind of bad. I feel like I've definitely eaten my brother's snacks, like, that's like the mature thing to do. But also, like, with your siblings, you can kind of be like a little silly. Like, I would be pranking my brother. Oh my god, you know how many times he's eaten my freaking ice cream? I changed my entire like palette, my taste palette, just so that in a defensive way. Like, I knew he didn't like coffee and strawberry, so I would always buy coffee strawberry ice cream because that's the one thing he wouldn't just eat in like one day. Now he likes coffee and strawberry, like, as of recently, so nothing's safe from him. Nothing's safe. But I love my brother. This is cute. You're sweet for getting her a bag. When I was like 12, it was December 7th, and sometimes I used to throw these type of firecrackers called bullet crackers at front lawns and doorsteps in my neighborhood. But on that particular day, I accidentally hit someone with it, and the firecracker blew up in their hand. The police questioned almost everyone in the area, luckily not me. Did they lose their hand, dude? That's how people lose hands. When I was in first grade, I didn't know that the N-word was or what it meant. I just heard people say it as a cuss word or something. I was at the park and these two black girls kept cutting in front of me and calling me fat, so when they went down the side, I called them the N-word. I ran to my car and told my dad I wanted to go home. As we were pulling out, I saw their parents looking for me. Don't show my name/email, by the way. Oh, what are the odds that you just said it to like two black girls? Like, did you low-key know like that, like, cause like, what are the odds? Like, yeah, don't say that anymore. Sometimes when I'm bored, I'll find random people online and talk to them for about a week. Every once in a while, ask them questions. For example, where are you from? What's your birthday? And after I gather enough information, I'll do a deep dive and find out every small thing about them. After I know like a scary amount of stuff, I'll tell them I was actually an undercover spy. And then I'll send them paragraphs of older information and block them. After a while, I've done this a couple times. One time it lasted almost an entire year. We were like best friends. I still feel bad, Devious. I feel like if it got to the point where like they would consider you like best friends, wouldn't you also consider them best friends? Like, if you were faking it for a whole year, like, at what point is it like faking it and not? Like, it sounds like you low-key just have commitment issues and you want to make friends, but then you're like scared to like maintain them. Like, you're not like, you're afraid to like have anything good in your life, so you just like cut it off. I stayed with an ex even though he was going to court trials and hearings for the R word, bro. He eventually got sentenced with a peace bond, basically agreeing to stay out of the girl's life forever. Why is the bar on the floor? What? Oh my god. Stand up, bro, stand up. I'm glad it says X because stand up, bro. Back in middle school, I despised this one girl. We'll call her Avery. I wasn't the only one who hated her. I came up with this devious plan to get revenge on some high school beef we had. I had printed a picture of her saying the N-word on Snap when she was younger. It said, "What's up, N-words?" with an embarrassing selfie of herself. I walked to the main bathroom of our school and taped to the girls' bathroom mirror. It spread like wildfire through our small Canadian school. Every time you would see her at school, someone would say, "Hey, N-word." I never told anyone about it, even my closest friends, family, and the school. However, I was still suspended. How did they figure that out? When I told a couple of my friends, they were all shocked. They never said it was me until a couple of days ago. What? I like how they canceled her for like saying it, but then as a way to bully her, people just started saying the N-word like casually, like who? Like, that accidentally just caused everyone to start singing. That's hilarious revenge, low-key. I love your music so much, that's all I need to say. I wish I could support you more. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, guys, that's all for our confessions tonight. I will be going to bed. Thank you for hanging out with me as always. Tune in next Tuesday for a new video. New videos every Tuesday. Who knows what I'll be doing? It's kind of random. Every week it's something new, something zany. But yeah, thanks for tuning in to Kyber's Cozy Corner. I freaking love you guys, my SoKai fam, my inner circle. I hope your day or night or life is so lovely.